What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Haunt Scene Live. It is my favorite episode of the year. It is the Haunt preview episode. Let's go. Hold on. All right, so we're going to go over all the haunts that we have on our list. I'm your host, Johnny Bronto. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa Lukacs.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Haunt Scene Live on a Tuesday.
On an actual Tuesday, which is nice. Now, that is a nice shirt you're wearing.
Thank you, Johnny.
It's actually really, really cool.
Do you want to know where I got it from?
Oh, man, look at my shirt.
That is cool.
It's
That's
like waves and like mountains.
And there's like a cat eyes in the
cat eyes and stuff like that. Well, I got my shirt.
Where'd you get your shirt?
I don't know about you, but I got my shirt from the Halloween shirt company.
You know, it's funny you said that because I got mine from the Halloween shirt company.
And you know what? We have a whole stack. We have a whole stack of shirts for Kira. We want to show these off real quick, just so you all can get in the mood. Just show these off real quick because we got to go through. We got one very cool thing. We've got a little kitty cat, nice.
A pumpkin.
Buy all the things.
Buy all
want to give them a shout out. They're one of our sponsors.
Classic Halloween feel right there.
That's one of my work shirts. We don't need that one.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I took everything off the couch.
It's all good.
My bad. Okay.
All right. So we're located live here in Davenport, Florida, right outside of Orlando. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. We would love to see that right there. And we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, I've been working on this last night and for the last 3 hours.
Good job, Johnny. I'm proud of you.
I mean, finding every haunt and getting the websites and the details and all that stuff. We have many things to talk about in this episode. So if you've never ever watched one of our haunt season previews before, we basically just put things on your radar. We don't have time to go over every haunt and details and all that stuff. So we're going to get right in here. We got a couple things we want to talk about first, though. Give a shout out to our sponsors here. Thank you to Fright Nights, West Palm Beach, Florida, myfrightnights.com. Cannot wait to go down to Fright Nights, the South Florida Fairgrounds. Obviously, with the Terror, thank you so much for sponsoring us in Greensboro, North Carolina. We were just there a few weeks ago. It was awesome. Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail, had them on the show a couple weeks ago in Umatilla, Florida. Go to drgrimleysHauntedTrail.com. Put these haunts on your list. And once again, a shout out to the Halloween Shirt Company. Make sure you use promo code HauntScene all year long at HalloweenShirtCompany.com to get a little discount there with 15% off.
Yeah, all the discounts.
All right. So if you are part of a haunted attraction, tag your haunt. But without further ado, Melissa Lukacs, we got to get in there. So this is how this is going to work. We have a slideshow. It's like 36 pages long. And we're going to talk about everything that's in my brain for this haunt season. But I got a couple things I want to talk about first with this one here. This is the preview. So you might be watching this live on Facebook. You might be watching the replay on YouTube. Like and subscribe if you're not watching it. Do the things right now. But let's go ahead and let's get in here. We have a lot of stuff to talk. So we can spend about a minute on every haunt.
A minute.
So things are going to go by pretty quick here.
You have a minute and a half. All right.
Very cool. Hey, Terror on the Timber Farm Haunted Trails. I wonder if they're going to make an appearance here. I just added them to the list.
Where's that at?
That's in Eulalie, Florida.
Where exactly is that?
Eulalie is like half an hour north of Jacksonville.
I've never heard of that place.
Well, they're on the list now.
Okay.
All right. So real quick here, we did a bunch of haunt preview episodes. So if you want to learn more about some of the haunts that we're going to talk about here, Woods of Terror, Fright Nights, A Petrified Forest, Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, Dr. Grimley's, Pemberton, Haunted Acres, and Ominous Descent. We did about 7 of these along with our guest episodes that we had in our actual season there. All of these are backed up on our YouTube channel if you want to learn more about those haunts right there.
Look at all these haunts. Casadega, Brighton Asylum is in here.
What's up,
Portals
guys?
of Fear.
Oh
What's
God,
up, haunt?
Cool. Yeah, what's up?
Let's go.
So keep in mind, we're going to be focusing mainly on the Florida Haunted Attraction haunt season preview. But we will be talking about a couple. We'll be talking about a road trip we're doing a little bit later. All right, so let's get in here. Now, notes, and I wanted to put a note here. This is not a comprehensive list of every haunted attraction in Florida. This is what we have on our radar for 2025. There are many haunts out there. They're awesome, but these are the ones that are on our list. There are some haunted attractions that you may be aware of that we didn't have on this list. It's not malicious. There might be a reason why the haunt's not on the list. But we're not doing this. We're not doing this maliciously. So please don't add us in the comments. Every year we get somebody that's like, "Hey, you forgot."
this haunt.
This haunt. And we're like, no, we didn't.
We didn't forget
All
it.
right. So that's list. And then the note number 2 here, there might be some small errors on some of these dates and details. Sorry in advance. I had to juggle like 30 something haunts here. So we're going to go through it. Always go to the website. That's where you're going to get the most up-to-date information. Dates, calendars, tickets, offerings, haunted house themes, characters, whatever. Make sure you go to all the websites here. Here's what's cool about this video. You're watching it live right now, but if you go to the YouTube channel later, when we upload the video there, you can hit pause.
Oh.
And then you can just get the details right there. All right?
Oh, that's cool.
Very, very cool.
cool.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this right here.
Let's do it.
So, first thing, give a shout out to Woods of Terror. We went here a couple weeks ago for their media event here. They're already open. They're already kicking some butt already. So make sure you put this haunt in Greensboro, North Carolina on your list. It is awesome. It is like, feels like 15 haunts head to tail. They have one of the best midways that I've ever been to. It is awesome. There's live entertainment, there's food, there's merch, there's all kinds of stuff. Shout out to Eddie McLaurin and all of our extended Woods of Terror family up there. Good luck. Have a good season. But we got to move on. Woods of Terror on
Very
everything.
excited. Love Woods of Terror.
Obviously,
All right.
there are theme park haunts, but guess what?
haunts.
We're not here to talk about theme park haunts.
We're
'cause
not.
We already did these.
You know what I'm doing after this, Johnny?
Horror Nights is
Going to Horror
awesome.
Nights.
She's going to Horror Nights after this. We had a really good time at Howl Scream in Busch Gardens.
Of course, always a good
Kristen
time.
and Kira went to the Howl Scream in SeaWorld. They had a good time. So if you want to do theme park haunts, cool. But we're here to talk about independent haunts. So we're going to start off here with North Florida. Now, we are just gonna go in here. Okay. So a couple haunts that you might be aware of. We just did 13th floor this last weekend for their opening weekend. We're actually going to talk about that haunt next week. So we'll have some pictures and we'll let you know what's going on with that one. I thought about throwing it in this episode, but I didn't want to like ruin the flow of this. This is just to put things on your radar. So if you are in the market for a haunted attraction in North Florida, here are some things that might be on your list. Now, keep in mind, there are a couple other things there. I know there's one at the University of Florida, the Swamp. I think they do one there. I forgot to put that one on here. Sorry. But 13th floor is awesome. There is a Whataburger in the area if you want to check it out. We actually just discovered Terror on the Timber Farm. That is in Yulee, Florida. Yulee!
Yulee!
It's just fun to say.
It really is Yulee.
Yulee! And then obviously Scary Train at the Kirby Farm, a Kirby family farm out there. I don't think we went last year. We kind of ran out of time, but that's always really fun. It's like a community haunt. There's a train there. It's got some really cool stuff right there. That's in Williston, Florida, kind of in the Gainesville region. And then I did want to give a shout out here to the Homestead Haunt, also in Williston. This was going to kind of make its way on like the additional, we'll have like kind of like a miscellaneous haunts list at the end here, but their theme this year is the Cavern of Cosmic Horrors, aka freaking aliens here.
Oh my God! Is that where you were gonna go?
Well, we will try.
Okay, because I want to go to that now.
So just some very, very basic, quick information here, because remember, we're trying to get through this very quick. 13th floor in Jacksonville, already open here. Their season goes through November 8th.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So if you are a haunt and you're a haunter, character, and you want to hit up a haunt after the season is over, because a lot of Halloween falls on a Friday this year.
Yeah.
So a lot of times Friday and Saturday, that'll be kind of be it.
It'd be like the ending weekend, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a whole other weekend
Right.
to do another haunt
Yeah.
if you want to.
So
It's pretty cool.
13.4jacksonville.com. It's up at Jacksonville up there. Obviously, terroronthetimberfarm.com. 86300 Hot Shot Trail in Yulee, Florida.
Yulee!
So you can go ahead and do that. And I think if I went there, I probably couldn't stop myself. Their season starts on October 10th and then goes through November 1st. Once again, if I make an error and you happen to be watching it, I did go to all of your websites and social medias and things earlier. I did my best to get as much information on here as possible. This one just kind of popped on my radar. Now it's on your radar. All right, cool. Moving on here, the Details Scary Train starts on September 27th. It goes through October 26th. The Homestead Haunt up there, here are the websites, scarytrain.com, homesteadhaunt.com, if you want to check these out. You could probably actually hit both of these up in one night if you wanted to, because they're actually pretty close together. I've done that before. I did one. It wasn't last year. It was the maze. There was one before that I did. It was actually really cool. It's more of like a walkthrough haunt immersive experience. Maybe a little bit of spookiness, but also some atmosphere, some acting and things like that. It was really, really cool. Their season goes through October 31st. There's also like a little homestead area with like entertainment, drinks, and stuff like that there as well. So check that one out. All right, cool. Moving on over here, we're going to get into, now another thing I need to say here is I put these together in like very loose regions. I just like what ties all of these together. So obviously when we start off here in Central Florida in the Orlando region, there's a ton of stuff in the Orlando region. Like I'm thinking like Orlando and like an hour away from Orlando in this region. And I could fit all these on one screen, basically. Okay, so Fear Reach in Tavares, Dr. Grimley's in Haunted Trail in Umatilla. Some of these areas are just fun to stay.
Umatilla,
Astatula. Casadega Haunted Attraction. Shout out to them. They've been really cool.
I really got to go this year.
We're going this year.
Because I have not been yet.
I might be judging a pinup cosplay contest there.
Oh,
I know, right?
Oh, that's right. We're going up the 25th.
Something. It's on the calendar.
Okay.
Obviously, Petrified Forest. We had them on the show. Cannot wait for their themes right there. And then I want to make sure I point out Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins at Gatorland.
I still need to do that.
It's a family event, but they have a really cool like mini haunt, but it's actually a really good haunt there. And then obviously you're around in Kissimmee at Old Town, you've got your Mortem Manor right there. So a couple things here, just some details. I do want to give a shout out to Dr. Grimley's here. You're going to notice here that I didn't put all the details for all the haunts, but if you sponsor Haunt Scene, you get more than one page. Woo! Woo! So Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail here. Here is their calendar. We've got their media event coming up here very, very soon. That's going to be for us on Friday, September 26th. We'll be out there. Go to drgrimleysHauntedTrail.com. This is located at Sensational Farms. There's snacks. There's live entertainment. There's all kinds of stuff. There's spooky cornhole. We actually had a blast.
We had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Really
I'm
fun.
really looking forward to this haunt again.
Yeah, so a couple things here. We had Hill Robertson on a couple weeks ago here. Squeakle's Game, Sins of the Sacred, the Carve House. They've got all kinds of different things here. And I'm really, really excited about this. There's also there's going to be like merch and stuff like there as well. So, yeah, Dr. Grimley's, man, I almost want to play the clip again because it's just hilarious. But
that is probably my all-time favorite clip of you.
We lost our minds in this trail right there. Right?
Shout out to
very,
Lost
very cool.
TV.
All right. Okay. Fear Reach, obviously, in Tavares. We've had them on the show before, not this year, but we're trying to get them back on next year. They got a couple new haunts. They got a couple new experiences out there, so definitely check that out. FearReachScreamPark.com. It's in Tavares. And then if you're looking for something a little bit more adult, you can go to the Tales of Terror Haunted Attraction. That's an 18 and up. Got to sign a waiver haunt. Check that out in Umatilla, Florida. Go to the website. Even though it has a physical address, you just want to put Tales of Terror Haunted Attraction in your GPS. Go out there, and we'll be out there for their media night there. We had a lot of fun here. If you've ever heard, it's actually on the grounds of the Sausage Castle.
And we got to explore the Sausage Castle. Yeah. That was really cool.
We met Mike Busey. Yeah, it was kind of cool. It's pretty wild out there. But that haunt was actually a lot of fun. So if you're looking for more of a adult experience, you can definitely check that out.
And definitely wear closed-toed shoes. It's out in the middle of nowhere in the forest.
As a matter of fact, when you go to any haunt,
just wear closed-toed shoes.
Don't ever wear. I had to stop wearing high heels to these haunts. It's getting ridiculous.
Had to stop. It was crazy.
It's getting like ants in my toes. So we're not gonna do that one right there. Tales here. I know they got a couple haunted trails out there, a couple walkthroughs and things like that, so definitely check that out. Last year they had like dancers and fire dancers and stuff, so it was really, really cool. So definitely check that one out. Their season goes through Halloween, and then Fear Reach goes through. I'm not going to put all the dates in here because I'm going to remember to say these, but look on the website, get the details right there. Shout out to obviously Ash and everybody out there doing the things, and then Brennan, Leah, Keo, all that stuff. I'm probably not saying their name right, but everybody's amazing. All the haunters in Florida are really, really cool. So definitely go ahead and do that. Shout out to a Petrified Forest here in Altamont Springs, Florida. This is like the North Orlando area. They've got a couple trails. They also have a couple additional experiences this year. It's like a big party. It's a lot of fun. So definitely check out petrifiedforest.com. You can go to the Casadega Haunted Attraction. This is one I typically do on like Halloween night. So we're going to get out there a little bit earlier this year. I think a week early before we do that. It is in the Casadega Hotel, which is Casadega is like the world headquarters for psychic things or whatever.
It's actually haunted.
Yeah, and the actual hotel's a little haunted. So you could check that out in Lake Helen if you want to. Just type in Hotel Casadega and it will take you right there. Great group of people. Always have a good fun. Always have a lot of fun. They take like the lobby of the porch and they make a haunt out of it, and you walk through the hotel a little bit. And then you go outside in the back a little bit, and they had like an additional thing last year. It was a lot of fun. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's pretty
I'm very excited to try.
They do a great job.
I'm very excited to check it out this year because I haven't been yet. I love the Casadega.
What's up, guys? What's up, scary people? Into the Fear in here. Very, very cool.
Spooky people.
Good stuff. All right, so check these haunts out. Obviously, Mortar Manor. Got to give a shout out to Mortar Manor. Mortar Manor does get pretty packed when it gets into the spooky season, so put that one on your list here. We like going during the season. We also like going during the off season because it's open all year. So you can check that one out, mortarmanor.com. That one is going to be in Old Town in Kissimmee. It is an awesome way, whether you're going in the spooky season or not in the spooky season. It's a really good way to scratch that itch when it's like January and there's nothing open. So you can check that out. Once again, give a shout out to Dan Carroll, who we had on the show a little while ago for the Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins over at Gatorland. This is a family-friendly event, but the haunt is like legit. It's really, really cool, really well done. So check that out.
I'm looking forward to trying that out this year too. I haven't
Really,
been
really
there
good.
yet.
I went 2 years ago. Kira went last year. We had to kind of like shuffle around some things because we added that extra trip in last year. But definitely check out Gatorland.com. It is included with your admission to Gatorland. Maybe go during the day, feed some gators. Katie and I went there a little while ago. We actually celebrated our 1 year anniversary there.
Oh, that's cute.
We fed some capybaras.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
I did too. That was a lot of fun.
We fed some gators and stuff like that.
I definitely want to go back because I liked it a lot. Like the regular park itself is just fun.
It's really, really fun. If you've never been to Gatorland, it's amazing.
You need to go.
Really fun.
It's really cool.
Especially when it gets a little cooler out. Yeah. All right, Casadega is scary as it is. 100-year hotel. Yep, absolutely. Yep, and if you guys want to chime in on anything, as long as it's positive, feel free to comment on any of the experiences here, because we're just here to gas you up. We want you to do these haunted attractions out there and do the things. All right, moving on here. Let's talk about Central Florida, but Tampa, like the west side of everything here. So, a couple things here that you can do. You've got Undead in the Water. You've got Creatures of the Night, which is at the Zoo Tampa. It's like a family-friendly event. It's like Instagram Central. It's very pretty. There are some little kid haunts, which wreck adults, which is hilarious. They rate the intensity by pumpkins. At least they did.
If it's more than 3 pumpkins, it's too much for me. I can't handle it.
Obviously Sir Henry's Haunted Trail is in Plant City here. Also new on the north side of Plant City is Pemberton Haunted Acres. Pemberton Haunt was a home haunt that was way beyond what a home haunt was. It just happened to be located at a home. Now they've got some acreage. Now they've got some land out there. We were out there a couple weeks ago. We had Richard Marr on the show a couple weeks ago for that out there. Everything looks really, really cool there. So Plant City's definitely represented right there.
I'm looking forward to trying that this year too.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be good.
So definitely check out Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. We'll be there on Saturday for their media event. And
Super excited.
We'll be out at Pemberton very soon. After we get through this week, I think next week we have like
literally 5 straight days.
5 nights in a row of media events.
From like Wednesday to Sunday, I think. Yeah.
So check out SirHenry'sHauntedTrail.com. They've got a couple trails, new stuff. They've got a brand new like indoor trail, which is really cool. They got a hayride. They got all kinds of like escape games and stuff like that. Pemberton looks awesome. If you are a fan of their home haunt that was at their house, they have that. They are also building another trail in a scare zone. They're not building dead rednecking yet.
Dead rednecking. But, no alien redneck vampires yet? Not yet. Maybe in the future.
Yeah. Obviously, Undead in the Water. Undead in the Water is Florida's only nautical haunt. Yeah, it's like a prison ship now.
Oh, I thought it was like spiders in the water. Okay.
No, that would be Black Widows.
Okay. Okay. It had widow in it, so I just assumed. Okay.
So if you've never ever been to Undead in the Water, the ship itself is creepy. I mean, if you go to the ship, It is the USS American Victory. It's docked outside right behind the Florida Aquarium. Super duper easy to find. They put a haunt on the ship. So they take a creepy ass ship and they put creepy stuff in it. And now it's got like a prison ship theme. Check out the website. They got a really cool trailer there. We want to give different offerings. There's, family-friendly Creatures of the Night. We've been a bunch of times. It's really fun.
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
We're like adults, but you feel like a little spooky kid when you get to go there.
Just like navigating throughout the ship is really cool. I mean, you're actually walking through like a real life battleship, which is kind of cool. You go below deck, you go above deck.
I was talking about Creatures of the Night.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were still talking about. Talking about Undone.
They don't have a ship at Zoo Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is creepy, like you said. But
Creatures of the Night is a lot of fun too.
If you have little ones and maybe you want to kind of see where they're at with spooky stuff, Creatures of the Night is a really good entry level haunt. Halloween event. It's actually really, really cool. We always have a good time right there.
It's cute. It's really cute. I really enjoy it.
Cute. And there are other things. We're not really going to get into like Brick or Treat or like Mickey's Not So Scary.
Legoland.
Kind of
I've been to Legoland Brick or Treat before. It's fun.
I haven't been, but these are things that I would do myself. So we are going to go there this year. Actually, we may be sending Kira or somebody there when we're traveling. We'll talk about a road trip a little bit later. But there's all kinds of stuff there. Okay. Moving on here. Now we're going to move back towards the Lakeland region. Now I'm using this term loosely to kind of fit all of these in here. Winter Haven and Bartow, new offering in Bartow. Well, new to us offering in Bartow. I think it used to be in Fort Meade, and then Sebring, the Terror Trail down there. So Ominous Ascent, Winter Haven, Blackwater Grave, shout out to them, been talking to them lately, and Terror Trail in Sebring. These are some things that you can do if you're in the Lakeland, Polk County area where I'm at. So Ominous Ascent here, they start on September 27th. We'll be out there for their media night. They go through November 1st. OminousAscent.com. OminousAscent.com. We had them on the show last week, right? Yep. So we previewed the event there if you want to watch it. Awesome haunted attraction. This is one of the more grimy, aggressive haunted attractions in Florida. They're going to get you. I actually think they made it worse this year. From what they were saying, it sounds like it'll be a little bit more aggressive right there.
I'm already scared.
Super duper easy to find. If you just go to their website and get all the details right there. We really liked this haunt last year. Blackwater Grave. I believe this used to be in Fort Meade. We were talking to Harry from Freaks of HHN about it. Apparently they were able to go out there. As much as I want to be aware of every haunted attraction in Florida, sometimes things blip on my radar, and sometimes things slip through the cracks because we're still traveling out of state and all that stuff. But go to blackwatergrave.com. This is on Bartow, Florida. So you can go to their address right there. I think they're working something out with the specific address, or it's like a country road or something like that. Should be pretty easy to find. And then obviously Terror Trail is amazing. If you go down to Sebring, it feels like it's like a mile long of all this crazy stuff right there. We sent somebody else last year because we were traveling, but terrortrailsebring.com looks like it's a lot of fun right there. You're going to park at the Sebring Raceway, and they're going to bus you into, I think it's like a Humane Society or something like that. And it's in the woods way back there. We've always had a good time out there. It's definitely an outdoor, in the Florida dark haunted attraction.
The environment is scary enough. Like you're walking in the woods in the dark.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
Yep. Awesome. Very, very cool. Shout out to everybody over there. Definitely check that one out if you haven't done so already. And then we're going to talk about South Florida.
Yay, I'm so excited. Miami.
So, South Florida has some really good stuff. If you've never, ever been to South Florida for haunted attractions, definitely head down there. Now, obviously, our extended family, Fright Nights, we love you all so much. We also love the extended family to that family, Nightmare Village, Horrorland, Miami, Javier, everybody there. Shout out to Mo and everybody from No Way Out. They're doing Bayside Nights this year in Miami. We love No Way Out, so they're doing something new, which
I'm
is
super
really
excited
cool.
it's back because it was gone last year.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get into South Florida here. Now, also down there, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Flanagan's. So you can go there. It's an amazing restaurant.
Johnny's
going to
live there the whole weekend.
We go down, we go there for like lunch like every day in a row. So I think the plan for us this year is we're going to spend a weekend down there. We're going to go on a Thursday, do Fright Nights. Friday, we're going to do, I think, Bayside Haunted Nights in Horrorland. Saturday, I think we're going to start off at Nightmare Village when they open, and then maybe close out Fright Nights right there, and then head back on Sunday. We'll do it after lunch at Flanagan's.
I think Johnny really just goes down for Flanagan's.
Hush.
No,
So
Haunts just
getting
happen
into
to
the
be there.
details here, here's Fright Night's calendar. Once again, they sponsor us, so they get 2 pages. But you can go in to get the details right there. Their official event, they do like a little preview event on Wednesday, October 8th, and then they actually open up on that Thursday there. So we'll be there on that Thursday hanging out right there. And then I'm super duper excited about this.
I'm so excited. Oh, this
always
is
have a good time.
It's coming up in a few weeks.
I know,
Actually,
right?
that's so crazy.
Look, we are already like 25% of the way through the haunt
That's
season.
wild. Which is also sad because it means the hunt season's almost over.
It's not. It's still it's nowhere near over.
It goes so fast.
We have so much stuff to do.
I need to cherish it as much as I can.
I know, right?
Hold
All
it
right.
in.
So definitely go to myfrightnights.com, get all the details there in West Palm Beach. This is on the South Florida Fairgrounds. They have 4 haunted attractions this year, which is really, really cool. Autumn of Terror Return sequel. They've got a Nuclear Beats sequel. I've requested that they added plush bunk beds this year for us to pass out on.
So we can sleep on.
Watery Grave, which sounds awesome. And then
Yep.
Project X, which we have no idea
Which
what it
I
is.
think it's secretly aliens.
my
I'm just
God.
saying.
If
I'm
they
just
have
saying.
aliens, I'm going to lose my mind.
I think they made it a secret for you, Johnny.
Now, this is also like a county fair.
Yep.
So they have like entertainment. You can get like fair food. There's like carnival rides and things like that. They have scare zones. They've got a couple things there. Scare zones sound really cool. We position this at usually around like week 5 or 6 of the haunt season. This is literally what gets me over the hump to the rest of the haunt season because we love them. We love all haunts, but it is a huge deal for us to go down and hang out with our My Fright Nights family. So we're really excited about that. Shout out to anybody from Fright Nights watching. You're also amazing. We love all the haunts, but like, we have our family.
Oh,
we're
of
our
course.
family.
Absolutely.
We have our family. Here's the doll. There it is.
We have the family that tries to kill us, but in a
And
fun way.
You know what?
In a fun way.
Kira's not pregnant anymore, so
No,
it's back
they're
on
gonna
this
go
year.
ham on her because they they lost a whole year. So be prepared, Kira.
Yeah. I'm gonna show up in a bubble. I'm gonna show up in a hazmat suit. All right, giving some shout outs here to Nightmare Village. Nightmare Village is located at the Extreme Action Park this year. I was just talking to Freddie here about this. They've done a couple formats here, like 2 different haunts. They're gonna do one big haunt now.
Okay.
It's gonna be themed around like horror movies and stuff. Like
So it's one giant. So it's not the 2
giant
separate.
haunt, and there's three sections to it.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah, so it sounds
Super
really,
excited.
really cool.
I love Nightmare Village.
Yeah, check that one out.
I always look forward to seeing them.
It's really cool because the Extreme Action Park has go-karts. They've got all kinds of entertaining things you can do right there. Definitely check that out over in Fort Lauderdale. A couple other shout-outs here. Horrorland Miami, located at the Jungle Island here. They've got, I think, like 5 haunts and stuff like that. So we'll be checking that one out. Unfortunately, we were trying to get down there when a hurricane was going on, so we kind of got rained out that night. That sucked. And then the No Way Out folks, our friends Mo and everybody from No Way Out, they're doing Bayside Haunted Nights down there. So go to baysidehorror.com and check that one out right there. You got to get down to Texas and check out Dark Hour.
Funny. We checked that. We've been there.
been
We
to
checked that
Dark
out last
Hour.
year, actually.
Yeah,
we went to Texas Haunted
last
Convention.
July, we went to the Texas Haunted Convention. We were able to check out Dark Hour. Once again, if you look at some of the security footage, you'll see me getting scared into a boo hole very awkwardly.
It was great.
We love Dark Hour.
I still want to see
It's
that
awesome.
footage, by the way.
Yeah. Yep. Check out for hotels in Yulee, and then get up there and do your
Yulee!
things. Yep. So really, really good stuff here. Check all that stuff out. Really, really neat. There are a bunch of other haunts out there. Wow, I went through that really quick.
That was really fast. Actually.
Sorry. I'm just putting these on your radar. We still have more to talk about.
Okay.
though. Okay. So
But
other
there's more.
things that have popped up on our radar that we may get to, because we only have so much PTO and time off and stuff. The Haunted Lair. We did this a couple years ago over in Palm Bay. I think it's like a volunteer haunt, because I know it was like, it had spooky children in there, and it was the most terrifying
I
thing
remember you
I've
talking
ever done
about
in my
that,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, they were in a circle around me chanting, and some girl jumped out and she's like, I have a shovel.
I've seen a video of that, by the way.
She did, and it was terrifying. It's one of the most terrifying things I've ever done in a haunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Fearville, we've been meaning to go out there for a while over in Largo, Florida. This is West Central Florida, whereas Palm Bay is East Central Florida. These are all very loose regions there. It's been on our radar. We'll try to get there. We'll try to do the things. Chumley Park pops up on our radar right there. And then just something that literally popped up about 20 minutes before the show, I noticed that there was a haunted attraction in Kissimmee at the Boggy Creek Central Area, which I think is the same place the Boggy Creek Airboat rides. I think it's the same. I could be wrong, but I believe it's the same location where they had Scream and Stream a couple of years ago. It's not related. It's their own event, but they have like a spooky airboat ride. They have like a spooky, I wouldn't say hay ride, but like a truck ride. And they also have a haunted trail out there. So I want to give a shout out to the Terror of Boggy Creek. Check that one out if you want to right there. And speak of a devil, David Grecius has entered
pops
the chat.
up. See, he knows because
We were just talking
you're
about
not holding
Fright
the doll,
Nights.
Johnny.
I know, right?
He knows
No,
it.
the doll's here. It's in my presence. It's fine.
David's gonna come kick your ass.
Nope, he's not. Nope. All right, so there are some other things to do out there that you can do. I hope everybody's taking notes. You might want to take this episode and download it and play it back at half speed.
Taking visual notes.
That way you can do the things. But these are just some things that we have on our list here as far as haunted attractions go. Okay?
Ooh, road trip, baby.
That brings us to the road trip.
But there's more.
There's more. So we are still in the process of kind of finalizing a road trip. We may need your help here a little bit because we have our states picked out for our trip this year, but we don't have all of our haunt slots filled. Okay? So here is the loose thing we're going to do. This is going to be in October. We are planning to fly into Salt Lake City, Utah. So we're doing Utah, Nevada, and Arizona this year. We're going to fly in. We're going to do the Fear Factory. Check that out. Meet Spencer Terry. Well, you'll meet Spencer Terry. He's awesome. He has recommended a couple other haunts in the area right there. So we're going to look into those. We're planning on spending 2 nights in Utah. And then we're going to drive from there. So we're going to fly into Utah, rent a car, drive south. We're going to go to Las Vegas. We're going tomorrow to Horror Unleashed in Las Vegas. So we're actually invited to their media event, their red carpet event tomorrow. So we'll be flying out tomorrow to check that out. But we're going to go back here so everybody else can do it. But we also met a very cool group of people at Transworld last year called the Halloween Maze. And I don't know what it was, but we just really hit it off with them.
They're really cool people, man. I love them a lot.
Shout out to all you swole boys and girls out there because you're amazing. But thank you because they extended the invite out there. We're really gonna excited to check that out.
I cannot wait to see them again and to do their haunt. I'm very excited.
I want to wear like a red flannel shirt just so I can be cool like them.
Can we wear both of us?
I have an orange flannel shirt. We'll see. All right. And then we are going to go from Las Vegas. We plan on spending 2 nights in Vegas. So 2 nights in Utah, 2 nights in Nevada. Vegas. We're also going to do the John Wick experience because that sounds really cool.
Yeah, Johnny told me about that. It sounds really cool.
And then we're going to go down to Phoenix. Now, we're not sure what we're going to do here. So if you have any haunted attractions in Phoenix, I know there are a couple 13th floor things there. The one problem, we love 13th floor, but some of them don't really let you film much stuff there. Like Mary's cool. Mary let us do the scare cam thing and all the stuff we did up in Jacksonville there. But some of the 13th floor, because they're more of a corporate chain of haunts, sometimes they don't allow a lot of filming. And we want to make sure that we share our adventures with you. So we might end up there. We'll see. But we're kind of looking for some things to do in Phoenix, Arizona. And that's going to be the 3 states that we'll do this year. And after we do these 3 states, how many states have we been to?
Total? 40?
30.
Only 30?
Yeah.
Total?
We only do this is okay, if we do 3 states a year, it's been 10 years, it's 30.
Okay, so we got 20 more states to knock out and then we're good. All right, that's not bad.
Taking notes, doing the things. Yep. So we'll get this kind of finalized hopefully this weekend, but that is what we're planning on doing here for the road trip here. Now, there is a possibility we may end up doing more stuff. We're not sure. Okay. This is going to be the 2nd weekend of October, so we have a little bit of a lull where we can do a couple more things in there. We're still kind of sorting that stuff out. Excuse me. All right, so that's going to be our road trip. Can you believe we've done 10 road trips?
10 total. That's crazy.
We've basically done everything east of the Mississippi.
Since 2018, right?
Yeah.
Really?
We 10 road trips in 7 years or 8 years.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's pretty nuts. We were originally planning on going back up to the Northeast. We just couldn't make the dates work for what we wanted to accomplish. We're probably going to go back up there at some point in 2026. So sorry, we have to work with like what haunts are open on certain nights. And we want to make sure we maximize our time that way. And Fear Factory's open on a Wednesday, so that actually makes it real easy for us. Cool. All right, next one over here. Here are just some other spooky things to do in your season.
But wait, there's more.
These are not necessarily haunted attractions, but things that you might want to put on your radar. Some friends, family, people that we love or we want to support there. First thing, and this is something I've been wanting to check out for a while, is the Halloween Shop of Horror. This is a yard display in Winter Garden, Florida. I'm still working. I know what night we're going to be there, but apparently it's super duper elaborate. They film a trailer and it's been going on for a while.
Oh yeah, a friend of mine does that.
I know.
Actually, I know. Yeah.
So we're going to check that out. But Winter Garden's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Winter Garden has some really good places to eat out there. So check that out. Put that one on your radar. Check that one out. Maybe you just want to do something very light or just do something quick. Definitely check that one out there. Obviously, there are a lot of horror conventions coming up, so you can go to Scariest, formerly known as Spookawa. That is at the Florida State Fairgrounds. That's going to be October 3rd through October 5th. So that's going to be the beginning of the month there in October. That's over in the Tampa side of town. Spooky Empire, obviously, this is the big Spooky Empire event. This is going to be Halloween weekend, so October 31st through November 2nd. This is at the Hyatt Regency here in Orlando. If you want to get more information, go to scareddice.net or spookyempire.com to see all the guests and all the things there. They got some really cool guests right there. So definitely check that out. We may make an appearance at these if we have some availability. We'll probably check it out right there. All right. And what else we got here? Obviously, we can't
forget Phantasmagoria.
You can't
I love these people.
It is not a spooky season in Florida. You have not accomplished spooky in Florida unless you have checked out Phantasmagoria. We love them.
They are awesome.
Absolutely adore all of them. They're all really cool. They're doing the works of Edward Gorey this year. They have like the ability to do that. But starting in many different locations, including Leesburg, Orlando, DeLand, Tampa. I really enjoyed seeing Phantasmagoria. I mean, they're awesome anywhere. I've seen them at most of these locations, but the Tampa Theater is awesome. It is such a perfect environment to watch that because it's actually a spooky and like haunted theater. So definitely check them out in the Tampa Theater. Riley Arts Center in Ocala, and then Sanford up at Theater West End. So their season goes all the way from the beginning of October all the way through the beginning of November. Phantasmagoria there is no entertainment like it in Florida. Just do it. Just go out and do it. It's fun. Shout out to John, Dion, Sharandi, everybody we know there. It's
definitely unique.
We absolutely love you.
And a very cool experience.
Yep.
I remember seeing them for the first time.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like
last year.
It's a tradition. It's a Halloween tradition that we do. We try to see them everywhere, but and they're very, very, very gracious to us, and we absolutely love every single one of them. They're awesome right there. So check that out. Cool. All right, moving on here. A couple just quick things here. If you're looking for something spooky to get immersed in, I want to give a shout out to Dare to Escape. I don't have everything. I know there are more spooky escape games and spooky themes. We did a spooky game show at the Bureau last year, which was really cool.
That was a lot of fun.
I don't have it in here, but put that on your list for Orlando right there. They have like it was really, really fun. But Dare to Escape has like some legit. You would think, well, one of them's actually haunted.
I think one of them is the seventh door is actually haunted.
The seventh room.
Yep.
We did that one. We actually did a ghost hunt in there after we did the escape game right there, and then the asylum right there. I thought they were building a dolls one.
I thought so too.
But apparently it's not open yet. I was checking their website right there.
Because you're excited to do that one, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely check Dare to Escape out. Shout out to them. We've been meaning to get back out there. I know they have one coming soon that's going to be like dolls, and that just terrifies me. But the seventh room especially it's like doing an escape game in a haunt. Like
I remember you getting in there and crawling into the space because none of us wanted to do it.
Yeah. There are elements. You might get separated from your group. By the way, it's filled with a bunch of like old like autopsy stuff.
That's
and
probably why it's
and
haunted.
stuff.
Honestly,
It's creepy. It's got kind of a weird vibe. If you want to do that, obviously when we did the asylum, this was a couple years ago. That was fun.
The asylum was fun too.
Great people, great folks out there. Definitely support that
And they
local
have
business out there.
They have some really good atmospheres. It's really cool. Like it immerses you in it, and you get into things and all that stuff.
Oh, seventh room's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Johnny, you're in the wall.
I almost put it on the haunt list because it feels like a haunted attraction.
Yeah.
That's something you can do right there. Very, very cool. Now, if you happen to know, because we want to know this too, if you happen to know of any other escape games that have horror themed things, if we don't get to them during the season, we would love to do them in the off season. So definitely let us know, tag us, shoot them our information, all that stuff right there. But definitely check these out right here. Yep. Asylum is pretty freaky. Awesome. Ghost tours. I mean, you can't go wrong with ghost tours.
Fun. We've done both.
So
yes.
Definitely hit our friend Ting up for American Ghost Adventures. This is going to be in downtown Orlando. Here's what's cool about this one. They give you the equipment. So they give you the EMF meter and all that stuff right there. And if you are not familiar with the history of Orlando, like downtown Orlando, it's like a walking tour where they take you to all these like spooky hotspots and you actually learn stuff. Like you learn about. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I didn't realize that Orlando had the kind of history it did downtown.
Yeah, Church Street especially is very haunted.
Yep. So go to AmericanGhostAdventures.com. Shout out to them. They're I think we've done this tour like 1 or 2 times. It's a lot of fun. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. We did the one over in Ybor City, like the Tampa area, Tampa Bay-tours.com. They have a spooky tour over there that you can do, take you into some of the spots over there. Both of these were a lot of fun. Obviously, you could check out the Spook Easy in Ybor, which is also really cool. I'm remembering things as I'm going through here. So there's all kinds of stuff. St. Augustine tours are awesome. St. Augustine is just creepy itself.
It is entirely haunted too.
Yep. Check out Transworld. Obviously, go to Transworld. This is going to be in March this year, so not in the spooky season, but put that on your list for later.
Oh, St. Augustine has the lighthouse, the haunted lighthouse tour, the ghost tours they do there. Yes, that's another one.
So you got that stuff. Do all the things right there. And this is our list so far. So this list will grow as we've gone to these different things. We work with the haunts that we do in a calendar year. So far this year, unless I'm forgetting something, we've been to 13th Floor. We just went last week, and we also they do off-season events. So they do like Christmas, they do like Halloween, Valentine's Day. Some of the other haunts may do that. So we want you to do them obviously in the season so they can be successful. But some of the haunts do off-season events as well, like Sir Henry's does. Morton Manor open year round. Obviously, Nicole went there a little while ago. Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, Plant City. We did a Western themed barbecue event last year, which
that was a lot
awesome.
of fun. Yep.
Woods of Terror, Greensboro. Definitely check that out. They also do like a Krampus event out there as well in Greensboro. We've been to Horror Nights. We've been to Howl Screams collectively. So that is some really good stuff right there. So as time goes by, I'm going to be putting this list together. You'll notice one row has 6 haunts. We're probably going to add another 4 or 5 rows here as we go through the season right there. Shout out to all the other people who go out and promote haunted attractions. We know that like the Scare Factor's out there doing their reviews and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of other folks out there doing these things. If you want to follow them, shout out to Into the Fear. They're awesome. We're not the only ones. We're not really reviewing stuff. We're just promoting what's out there to put it in your radar out there. If you want to go to Cocktails and Screams in Orlando, they got spooky bars and things like that. Look for different events that are out there. Once again, this is not everything. It's just kind of some stuff that we know that's on our radar out there. And that is the preview. That is what we got going on this season.
That's a lot of stuff, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to start the season and see all the spooky things.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of go through real quick, pad our watch time a little bit. Theme park stuff, lots of stuff in North Florida. Definitely check these things out. I really want to go to Terra on the Farm.
I do too. No, I do too.
You leave!
Hey, you leave!
Just so I can say, you leave!
Johnny, you leave!
If they have a store and I can get a shirt that says
you leave,
I'm going to buy one. Okay. Very, very cool. So North Florida got some good stuff up there. Scary Train's fun. Got to get back there. Got to see Daryl and everybody up there. They're really, really cool. definitely check that out. Homestead, Central Florida, so many things here, way beyond theme park stuff. Remember, we love Horror Nights, we love Howl-O-Scream, we love all these things, but we want you to get out there and try something different. So Dr. Grimley's, Fear Reach, Tales of Terror, Casadega, Petrified Forest, Mortem Manor, Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins at Gatorland. All these things are a really good time. You'll have a good time out there. Dr. Grimley's, check that out. They got like trading cards this year.
So much fun.
He's going ham with merch, so that's going to be cool. Obviously, Fear Reach is fun. Check out, we've had a good time. That's a really cool location for everything. Tales of Terror, if you're looking for a little more of an adult thing. Petrified Forest, they've got haunts and they've got like immersive experiences, but it's not a hayride.
It's not a hayride.
Yep.
It's a nayride.
Casadega, awesome, love it. Mortem Manor, Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins. Tampa, Creatures of the Night Zoo Tampa. Obviously, if you've not done Undead in the Water, you got to do it. It's really,
a
really
lot
cool.
of fun.
Obviously, Sir Henry's Haunted Trail is amazing. Pemberton Haunted Acres, brand new haunt in Plant City. That's really, really cool. Just a couple things just to go through real quick. Central Florida, Lakeland area, Winter Haven, Amos the Sin out there. If you want to get murdered, Blackwater Grave. Can't wait to check that out. Looks pretty cool. Sebring Terror Trail. So definitely check these things out. Fright Night, South Florida Fairgrounds. Lots of good stuff in South Florida here. Some of these things you can do more than one in one night if you want to. So that's going to be fun. Fright Nights. Nightmare Village is awesome. Love our family out at Nightmare Village as well. You guys are awesome. Horrorland, Miami. Bayside Haunted Nights. Really cool. Some other things, Terraboggy Creek, Chumley, Fearville, Haunted Lair. And then let us know if you come across a haunted attraction, you find something that's cool, a little hidden gem there. Let us know, because this is how we find new stuff. Nobody grows in a vacuum. It's all about word of mouth and supporting these local businesses here. Get out and do those things. All right. And then we're doing our road trip here. So I'm really excited about this.
I'm very excited.
And at this time tomorrow, I will be on a plane heading to Vegas.
Yay! So exciting.
So yeah, that is what we got here. So let me know in the chat, whether you're watching the comments, the replay here on YouTube, whether you're watching it live, what do you think of this list right here? Let me know in the chat. I know somebody's going to say, you forgot
so-and-so.
You forgot this haunt. We didn't. We really didn't. We didn't. Okay? All right. Cool. Yeah, who the heck knew there was this many LOL?
Exactly.
That's what we do.
That's what we're here for.
We're here to serve you up new attractions, new things to check out right there. So that's what we're doing. All right. Very, very cool. Yeah, there are other haunts out there. Very cool. All right, folks. That's going to be it for this particular episode of Haunt Scene. We went through that very quickly. 47 minutes. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I thought we were going to go a little bit longer. One thing real quick here. I do want to talk about our next show. Now that we are in the actual season here, this is kind of like our kickoff of the Haunt season episodes. We are going to be back on the air every Tuesday through the first or second week of November. We'll be talking about what we're doing the previous weekend. So, for example, our next show will be next Tuesday, the 23rd. And at that point, I will have done Horror Unleashed at Las Vegas there. We will be finally talking about 13th floor in Jacksonville. Yep. And we'll be talking about our experiences out at Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Now, remember, we're not reviewers. We're not saying, this haunt is a 5.2. If that's what you do, that is fine. Because you know what? Haunts love to see those reviews, but we're just here to give you a glimpse into the amazing experiences that we have at all these different locations here. Okay? Good. Which pumpkin behind me is a favorite? It is going to be the Mummy pumpkin right here.
I like this one. It's adorable.
And this is also the other one right there.
That's cute.
But yeah, so love all the pumpkins, but the Mummy one is my favorite because Katie got that one for me.
Aww, yeah. You're so cute.
All right. Monica, which pumpkin is your favorite? Let me know real quick in the comments here.
We'll tell us which one is your favorite.
It can't be Little Boo, though, because Little Boo is Little Boo.
Little Boo.
Yeah. So let me know. I got a lot of these I just got from like Facebook Marketplace or eBay. My friend Courtney, who does Studio 1031, he made these like grimy pumpkins that are really
like
cool.
Your traditional looking pumpkin.
Yeah, these are like the old school ones right there. So yeah, very, very cool. And we got lots of pumpkins.
Oh, pumpkins. And Yuli.
Yuli. I'm excited about you, Lee. All right. Very, very cool. Thank you all for your time today. I know some of you joined us very live. We do appreciate that. If you are watching the replay of this, we are so close to like the monetization part of YouTube.
So close.
We thought that we were really close last year, but like because we were creating videos of this type last year, our watch time from last year's falling off, and our watch time from the new videos this year is coming on the list. So we're kind of in a race to see if we can get past that 4,000 watch hour threshold, but we are like right there. So go and watch a YouTube video.
Please
turn
watch
on a
all
playlist.
the videos. Watch all the house videos from HHN.
I have a whole playlist of the HHN videos.
Yeah, they're great.
And you can
the
watch
whole
the
house.
whole thing.
The whole house. If you can't
very,
make it to
very cool.
HHN, you can watch the house videos. Oh look, Melissa's in the chat. She says she loves the doll the most.
Oh, the doll, huh? That's cool.
I
love the doll. Maybe you should be part of the Dead
I'm waiting
Ringers
for
Club.
David to chime in and be like, Johnny, you're not holding the doll. I'm coming to
I don't know,
Davenport.
man. Should I bring the doll with me?
Yes, you should.
If I bring the doll with you, I'm gonna have to carry it the whole time.
He's probably gonna make you carry it. You know that, right?
It's
Just
fine.
be like,
it's safe, right?
just make it to Miami and be like, I forgot it.
No, because then they'll murder me. Okay. If I leave it here, it's safe, and I'm safe. All right. All right, folks. That's gonna be it for us tonight. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you
y'all.
watching. I mean, you are amazing. We do this for you. We do this for the haunts. We do this to connect all our families together. Shout out to our sponsors here, Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds, Wood the Terror, Dr. Grimley's, Halloween Shirt Company. Use promo code HauntScene for 15% off. You can have cool shirts like us.
Cool like us.
He's never holding it when I watch. It's behind me. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh my God.
Hold the doll, Johnny.
Hold the doll. It's got
a little boo on it.
It's got a Dead Ringers thing on it right there. We'll bring that back up. All right. So also thank you here. Just a couple other shout outs here. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. I think we're going to kind of discontinue Patreon after the season because we want to kind of go in a different direction with support. But we do appreciate John Sebastian and Crystal Laval, SNR Travel Stories, Mark Muncie, Coker Culture. Can't wait to see everybody this weekend. Make sure you follow HauntScene's journey on everything. We are literally HauntScene on everything. Make sure you follow us on all the things. And if you are interested, we do have sponsorship still available. If you want to be seen on every episode of HauntScene from here until the end of the season, you are more than welcome to do that. We'll talk about it. And so okay, here we go.
There it is.
So I got the doll. It's got like a little. It was stuck to it. Oh, it's sticky. I didn't know. So we got the doll right here. Obviously, if you go to Fright Nights, make sure that you are part of the Dead Ringers Club. It's like the VIP experience there. Totally worth it. You're amazing. And so that's going to be it. Till next time, spooky seas.
Happy haunting. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Give me some treats.